Hello and welcome back to Ellie Talks Tech. In today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at an LED panel light. Something like this one from Neewer or Neewer, depending on how you pronounce it and where you're from. So you may have already seen my clip around a ring light and how it evenly lights your subject, so you would wonder, why would you consider anything else in a light? If you're using a panel light like this or multiple panel lights, you have more flexibility on how your lighting is set. So you can be a bit more creative, you can configure your light to the space, you can provide backlights, you can do a lot more creatively. So it's a really good type of light to know about for your future videos. That being said, let's get into it. So this is a more entry-level, newer LED panel. You can see that it has a diffuser. This is a plastic piece that will come right off. And then on the back, we have a control panel. So this controls the intensity of the cool tone lights, and this controls the intensity of the warm tone lights. I'm using all warm tone lights right now because the cool tone lights felt brighter to me in this space. This is the panel for the battery. So this particular light can be powered by either a battery or a plug. Normally I'll use a plug because sometimes the batteries fail during long shoots. But the battery is just like a lot of other batteries for lights. We'll see if it'll focus. And you can see it, every single light that you get from this company comes with a charger. This is a 100 to 240 volt charger, in case you were wondering. And if you did use the battery with this light, you would simply just plug it in. So it slides in and up into those pins, and then it's all set up. So let's plug it in because this battery is not charged, and then I'll show you how the color temperature works. So now that it's plugged in, we can go ahead and turn it on. You can use the remote control to do this. This remote control has the same controls as what's on the back panel. So when you turn it on, what we're looking at right now is a pretty even mix of the warm and the cold tones. So let me turn the cold tones down all the way. I'm going to turn the warm tones up all the way. So you can see that this has more of a warm glow in it. Now let me turn those warm tones all the way down. And we're going to turn the cool tones up all the way. So you can immediately see that color temperature change. It's a little bit more blue. And there's actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the way this is exposed. You can see each of these different little circles of light. It's every other. So it starts with a warm circle and goes warm, cool. That's how it balances that light distribution evenly if you are using both. But of course you can make it a lot more warm. Again, the only lights that do turn all the way off are the cooler tones. So bear in mind that there's always going to be a balance. You're never going to get a truly tungsten lighting situation from a panel like this. Why is that important to know? Well, color temperature impacts the mood of your videos. For example, in this video, I'm shooting it very warm, but in post, I'm going to pull out some of that warmth right here. You can see the difference. So it's nice to have some control over the temperature of your lighting and the temperature that your camera is shooting in. If you're shooting with an iPhone, you do not have that control. So you want to make sure that you're lighting it in the way that you actually want the video to look. One other thing to note on this remote control is that there are some features for Canon and Nikon cameras. So it looks like a syncing and a syncing speed for your flash. I would not use this light as a flash, but it looks like you can if you want to. And that's it for a quick look at an LED panel light. I hope this helps you make a good decision when you're purchasing lights. Again, I like the flexibility of having multiple panels like this, though of course you could just get multiple ring lights and position them in different points of the room, but I like to use the panels for a more flexible light configuration. If you have any other questions about lighting your videos, feel free to drop it in the comments and watch my introduction to this subject in the suggested video. You can also subscribe to my channel. I provide videos every single week, gear demos, tutorials, This Week in Tech, a rundown of creative news updates, and from time to time, a special video. I have a series coming up soon for the holidays, so you definitely want to stick around for that as well. Thanks again for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see you back here real soon.